everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing the part 2 of my festival makeup, and yeah, if you'd like to know how I did this look, then keep on watching.
Okay, so first I'm starting with my concealer or corrector from Benefit, like always, for under the eyes and on the lids as well. Then I'm going in with my primer, which is the Max Factor one. I go between the Max Factor and the Primerizer from Smashbox. Both of them are quite similar and give the best texture of your skin. So yeah, love both. For this one I'm using foundation from NARS. It's the Sheer Glow foundation in Deauville, I think it's called Deauville, yeah. Although it's called Sheer Glow, but it is quite high coverage, and I really like the finish of this. So just using my Real Technique sponge to buff that into my skin, and yeah, prepping for the steps ahead. Next I'm using my eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay, like always, in the color Eden. This is my absolute favorite. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. For concealer I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up in the color True Ivory 20. This goes under my eyes and sometimes around my nose if I need it, if the foundation hasn't covered it, but the foundation I'm using here is quite high coverage, so I don't really need that, and it's good with hiding spots as well. So just buffing that in with my Real Technique sponge again, and setting all of that with my favorite MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the color Medium under my eyes and also my eyelids, so that the eyeshadow can blend easily. Next I'm going in my contour with the L'Oreal Sculpt palette in 01 Light. That's right, making the fish face, why don't we? And just helping to find the hollows of my cheeks and sculpting through that. This is a really good formula. It's really smooth, really silky, really creamy, so you can really buff this into the skin and then build it up to quite a lot if you need to. Then I'm using my recent favorite from MAC. It's their Extra Dimension blush in the color Faux Sure. I love that name. It's got a bit of shimmer as well, so like I said, it's extra dimension, so it's not like a matte blush that you put on the top of your cheeks. It has a bit of shimmer and it has that extra dimension. And then to add some highlight, I'm using the matte cream color base in the color Hush on the tops of my cheekbones, and I also use this down the bridge of my nose and sometimes on the top of each of my eyebrows as well. Oh, and sometimes in the cupid's bow, but not all the time. And then yeah, just doing my highlighter. Love me a good highlight. Next I am going to go in with my eyebrows, so I don't do anything fancy with my eyebrows. I literally just comb in with either my L'Oreal one, but in this one I'm using my Benefit Gimme Brow in the color 03 Medium. I don't like very harsh eyebrows, so I just use that. For eyeshadow I'm using my Smashbox Cover Shot eyeshadow palette in the color Amaze. And I'm just using this sheer pinky color on all of my mobile lid just to give it a wash of color. This palette is absolutely beautiful and this color is really nice. If you add it with your fingers, I think it's more pigmented, but I just wanted a light wash. Next I'm going in with this color Delirious, which is very different. It's a cross between a red, a brown and an orange, and I really like this. It has a slight shimmer to it that's really beautiful. So just adding this to the outer half, I would say, of the eye and blending that into the crease slightly. Then I'm using Dark Horse from this palette, which is a dark. Next I am using Dark Horse in the outer V of my eye, so this will be like something to enhance the crease. I think this is one of the 2 matte colors in this palette, and I absolutely love this because you can make so many different looks. So that's going onto the outer V, and then I'm just blending that out, blending all the harsh edges and making sure it doesn't bleed into the other colors. Blend, blend, blend. Then I'm just using Siesta, which is one of the first colors I used on the base as an under eye color. Under eyelid? Yeah. Lower lash line, that's it. And then using Mucation in the inner corners, which is coming up slightly orange on camera, but it's actually like a really dark goldeny caramelly color. It's really, really nice. And then using the color Relax, which is the second matte color in this palette for my under eyebrows. Curling my lashes with the Tweezerman eyelash color. And for mascara, I am using the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara in the color Black 01. This is actually a really, really good mascara in the drugstore at the moment. Then for lipstick, I am using the Revlon Color Stay Lip Liner in the color Nude. I love these lip liners because they stay on all day. Really, really good, and they don't dry out your lips at all. And then for lipstick, I'm using the Huda Beauty matte lip gloss in the color Trendsetter. Again, one of my favorites. It's the best brown color I've had, I think, in a long wearing lipstick. And I love the finish of this. You can eat, drink all you want, and literally nothing happens to them. And then just to add a little dimension to my lips, I'm using the Dior Addict Extreme lipstick in the color Avenue. This is a quite old one that I've had, but I really like this because they're really soft. So I'm just adding this to the middle of my lip just to give it that slight dimension and a slight highlight. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys like this. See you later. Bye.